Welcome back, Rush Media Day. Thanks for being here. We got Viewmont Coach Drew and a bunch of his star players for the upcoming season. Thanks for being here, guys. Coach, start with you. Let's just do a quick state of the program and the off season, maybe something you guys are focusing on this season heading into 2026 and just kind of how things have been going.
We're doing great. The off season, we changed our lifting program in December to help put on some weight, put some size and some strength on our kids. 'Cause, Viewmont Centaurus were being a little bit smaller, but so we changed our weight program going into the summer, and then we grew quite a bit. In fact, Raiden and some of these guys went from like 170 to 195, 200 pounds. So a lot of our, we have a lot of multi-athletes, and so in this program, so putting size on was a big thing. Once they got out of their second sport or what, well, and then we return a lot. I think 9 and 11 on D, and
Wow.
then 8 and 11 on O. So we were younger and a little bit smaller. So a lot of growing up this off season, which these five captains have done a great job.
Dang. Okay, that was my next question was returning starters. Will you take us through kind of the offensive philosophy for Viewmont heading into this year? And I'll ask you the same about the defense.
Yeah, so offensively, I actually did not call the offense last year. I'm now calling the O
Okay.
again this year. So I took 1 year off of not calling it, and then now I'm calling it again. We're aggressive. We're gonna go attack. We're gonna go at you. We like to go vertical, quick. We are, you know more of like a run and shoot, chuck it, chuck it, chuck it. Um, we That's kind of our big thing. We're big gamblers. We're gonna go for it. That's who I am. These guys will know that I'm gonna gamble on my boys. Like I'm gonna pick my boys over
Love it.
anybody, and so I'm gonna gamble on them. Defensively, we are changing from a four-man front to an odd front. New defense coordinator. And then we brought up our sophomore defense coordinator to help him too. So Dave Tovey and Joe Jessup is going to call our D. They're We want to be aggressive, just like on our offensive side. We're going to bring it. Raiden's kind of the quarterback of the defense, our middle linebacker. He'll be able to do some checks and blitzes on his own throughout our deal. Like he's going to have some things that we do like with our offense. So we're excited. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go, we're going to throw little haymakers and try to give us a shot for this region.
Okay, excellent. And then I think I'm gonna go to the players now. Let's see. Oh, what was one thing that you were pleased with, Coach? What aspect of the game were you pleased with last year that you thought you guys did really well? And then give me an aspect that you want to improve on for this next year.
Though the biggest one for offensively, we realistically returned for the 5 linemen. And so them being young and they're sticking their nose in, being smaller, they did a great job. Our center's Lewis Wright. He's been a 4-year starter. He does all of our calls at the line for protection. He rarely misses, and so I was very pleased on that aspect. Defensively, our backers are all back, and so they're ready to roll. They're ready to go, and so those are the two, spots that I think I was very pleased with last year, and they're grown into a big leadership part for us. The next, thing that we'll need to grow into is our special teams, but that's when we start on Monday.
Sure. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Coach. I'm gonna have you introduce these guys to the viewers here. Just tell us their name, what position, and what they bring to the team.
Yeah. So most of our kids go both ways here. So Brady Clegg, he's a slot receiver, started for us last year, and at corner started for us. Braden David starts at linebacker. Miles Fry starts at safety, and at running back, Owen Seeley starts at linebacker, and then Lewis Wright starts at our center, and then play some D line.
Okay, excellent. Let's start with Raiden. What do you think pops off on film when the opposition scouting you guys or scouts in general? What does Raiden do particularly well as a high school backer?
You were asking me or Raiden?
Yeah, I'm asking
Oh,
you. Sorry, I'm gonna have you
okay.
talk about
Yeah.
each player.
Yeah. So Raiden. Sees the field well. He's like a quarterback, so can call things, sees it well. We're ready, like he'll be able to make some adjustments, tells us what he likes. He's very good at reading, guards, making plays hard to run screens on. He's always in the right spot. I think the big thing, he gained a lot of weight, which is going to help him in the long run here. So I think you're going to see a better version of him right going into the season.
Okay, awesome. Raiden, tell me about I don't know, aside from putting on some muscle in the off season, what else has been something you've been wanting to improve going into this next year?
So as a linebacker core, we've all put on a lot of weight, and that was kind of our goal because we were a small team last year. And I think our biggest goal was just an increase in the weight room. Try and match, like, our region's a pretty big region, so we are just trying to match and exceed last year in that total. But I think switching to a three-man box, we're really allowed to kind of do whatever we kind of want on the field and
Yeah.
try and make some plays for our team this year.
Okay, and give me a little bit of more information on the rest of the linebacking core this year, maybe a name or two of guys that are going to be making plays with you.
So we returned Owen and Ed and Cash. We returned all four of our
All
guys
good.
this year. And Ed has made a huge jump, putting on a lot of weight. He's a really athletic dude, and I'm really excited to see what he does this year. Being in the middle, we moved Owen to the outside just because he's a little bit more athletic and can be one of our passing guys. But in the middle, me and Ed have put on a lot of weight, being both over 200 pounds and really hitting some strides in the off season.
So when you and Owen meet in like an Oklahoma drill, do you put him down, or how does that
Oh.
usually go?
I put him down. Yeah.
No, we don't. We're not that deep to do that. Like we can't. We can't. We got to keep them healthy. We're
You
not
guys
doing
got to
that.
chill out a little
Yeah,
bit.
because
Yeah.
they'll kill each other. Like
Yeah.
we've
Okay.
had,
Good.
like we go one on ones, it gets ugly.
Okay. Awesome. Raiden, maybe I'll have you introduce Owen. You just kind of alluded to his athleticism, but what are some other things that you admire about the way he plays?
So he's a really, like, down and dirty, really wants to get down into the run game, which I because he's really athletic in the pass and is really good in the pass. So having a guy out on the outside that also is really good in the run is really important in our defense. So
Okay.
that's kind of what I love.
Okay, excellent. Owen, fire up the mic here, buddy. Let's talk with you a little bit.
Yep.
What's been the highlight of your off season? Any cool stuff at 7-on-sevens or a big highlight interception, or what's been your favorite part of the off season so far?
Um, I feel like my biggest favorite part of the off season was just going out to the BYU camp. That was real fun.
Oh, cool.
Just competing with all these other teams. Uh, that's probably best part of the off season.
And with all this experience coming back, it sounds to me you guys are looking forward to maybe surprising some people this year. Is that how would you kind of define the team's motto this year heading into 2026?
Um, I would say that we people kind of dog on us because we're kind of small and how we were last year and stuff. And I just feel like we're gonna be like the underdogs of this year. Go beat some kids, beat some of our kids on the hill, especially Bountiful.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Attaboy. Yeah. Sometimes that's a fun position to be in is the underdog a little bit. Okay, very good. Owen. Let's see. I'll have you introduce us to Brady. What do you admire about Brady as a football player?
So
Brady, he's been doing this for a while. He's been doing it. He's done tip top and everything, all this off season work. He's always grinding. Brady's really good. He sometimes gets his emotions in, but it's okay. He always picks himself up. But yeah, this is Brady, yeah.
It's good to have emotional players, right, coach, that are passionate about what they're
yeah,
doing, right?
yeah, Brady. We're blessed to have him. He's a good leader, great captain, and he's another 4-year starter. So Owen started as a 4-year. Raiden, we moved up as a 4-year. Lewis was a 4-year kid. So
Dang.
like a lot of these guys have got now the experience.
How's
So
that? So remind me, is Viewmont a 3-year? They're at on
they're
campus
3 years. So
3 year?
they were at the junior high and commuting over and then playing
Dude. Okay,
Yeah.
Brady, what was that like being a junior high kid walking the halls wherever you're going to junior high and playing varsity football on a Friday night?
Oh well, let me tell you, I would get nervous for sure. I still remember this. The very first game of my freshman season, we were playing Skyline High School. I walk out there as a freshman, go line up as safety. It was very very different.
That is insane. I can't believe you had multiple guys playing as ninth graders. That's incredible. Okay, Brady, what are you most excited about individually this year for yourself going out there for your last year?
Well, for me, because I play offense and defense, and I'm hoping to get the ball quite a bit this year on offense as a receiver, because I need to be able to try and like showcase my own skills, but do all good for the team, because I feel like we got a bad rap last year and we didn't get to show everybody who Viewmont football actually was. I mean, we didn't win a region game, but this year it'll be way different. Like, I believe that we will win region this year, and a huge part of that is just because of how united our senior class is and how we are as a team. And so for me, I'm excited to go out and just play ball and just have fun and not worry too much about anything.
You had a great year receiving last year, production wise, just looking at your stats. But
Yes, sir, I did.
what aspect of your game as a receiver do you take the most pride in? Like some guys take pride in their route running or their how well they block on a screen or whatever. Is there
Mhm.
one aspect of your game that you like take a lot of pride in?
For me, I'd probably say it's my speed and be able to how I can work in open space. Because I feel like when I get into open space, not many people can catch me. I feel like I can just go, you know?
Excellent. Okay, love to hear it. Good to talk to you, Brady. I'm going to have you tell us about your buddy Miles.
Oh, Miles is my guy. So Miles used to play running back, and then he got moved to corner last year. And so me and him were the starting corners last year. And it was a lot of fun to play with him, and it's been great getting to know him. I call him My. I've just been calling him that, but he's a great kid. He's a tough player. He broke his wrist last year playing, or 2 years ago or something, and then he played hockey with a broken wrist. So he's one of the toughest kids on the team. I'd say he's quieter, but he's one of the hardest workers on our team. So I love Miles.
Dang, love a hockey player on
Yep.
the team.
Multi-athletes here. That's what we
Jeez, love that. Does he do the seatbelt thing ever?
Oh
Brady,
yeah.
Yeah.
every once in a while. All right, Miles, tell me about your hockey background, buddy. That's kind of unique.
Oh yeah, hockey's alright. I started playing as a freshman. I was always into it, always watched it. My friend actually played, he introduced me into it, but started first year as a freshman. It was rough to learn, but I grinded all that summer, finally learned how to skate, and it's been a riot. I've been playing with a bunch of the same guys for 4 years now, and I'm super excited to go into football and hockey this fall.
How do you compare and contrast a collision in hockey versus one in football?
Honestly, football hits, I gotta say, hurt a lot more and they're a lot harder. I feel like when I'm playing hockey, even though I got less padding, when I'm hitting, I got more give on the boards. I feel like I'm more prepared for a hit. I can slide out of it. Football, you gotta plant your feet, you gotta drive. It's a lot more head on collisions. I feel like it's much rougher hit in football.
Okay, wow. All right, love that insight. What's it like? What's 7-on-7's been like for the defensive secondary? How would you grade yourself out, but also just kind of the whole unit so far?
I feel like I'm really confident in our unit. I love all my DBs. I feel like we get along really well. We know how to communicate. And there were some times, yeah, we've messed up some coverages, but I feel like we have the ability to bounce back really quick, communicate what's going on, why did this happen, what mistakes do we make, we fix it and apply it the next play so we can always compete and be better.
Okay, excellent. And then let's see. I'm gonna have you, Miles. Lewis, let's go. Tell us about Lewis right here, who's waiting
Oh
patiently.
yeah. My boy Lewis. So he's my offensive lineman. I got 100% trust in Lewis. Lewis is always making the right calls. I always communicate with him in pass pro, make sure we got the right slides going on. I trust him in every single blocking zone. He has a keen eye for the defense, and he knows exactly what calls to make sure our run calls and our pass calls are correct.
Okay.
And the fun fact about Lewis is he's
Yeah.
also our SBO president.
Oh,
So
no kidding.
You got SBO president, you got a hockey player, you got a linebacker, you got a wrestler, and then you got a track volunteer.
Holy
Yeah,
cow, this is amazing.
yeah.
I
We're
love
we're
this.
very blessed at Viewmont because we're way rounded.
That's pretty cool, Lewis. I love to see a big, strong guy in the trenches get to be the prez every once in a while, you know? Most
Yeah.
of the time it's some pretty boy, but not at Viewmont. Love to see it. Tell me about your campaign. How'd you win that thing?
I don't know. I feel like I know a lot of kids at the school. I like to be in school. I feel like that's a big part of high school that people are missing now is like a lot of people aren't in school. But with me, I'm like 4 classes every day, 8 on the schedule. Like I'm at school. I know everybody at the school. It
Because
helped
it's
me a
so
lot in my campaign.
because it's so easy now to just do classes remotely or whatever. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because so
Yeah.
many people just do like half of their day online.
I
So
see. Okay, love that. Love that
yeah,
you're pounding the pavement in the hallways every day, making sure there's ice cream in the vending machines for the other students and all your campaign promises and whatever
of
you said
course.
to get the win. All right, tell me about the trenches this year for you guys overall, Lewis. What's it looking like on both sides of the ball?
Oh, I'm super excited for this year. We're bringing back 4 of our starting offensive linemen from last year and one of our rotators. It's going to be really good on the offensive side. And then in practice, our defensive line gives us fits all the time. Like we've got some really tough dudes in the trenches, and it's going to be an exciting year.
Who's the hardest guy for you to out squat in the weight room this year on the
Ooh,
roster?
Max Reese,
yeah.
that kid, he's squatting like 5 plates for reps. He's a big dude.
What position does he play?
He's our nose guard.
Okay. All right, Max Reese. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit about the quarterback situation. I'll get your perspective on that first, Lewis. How's that looking so far?
Oh, Brett's amazing. Like I have every bit of confidence in the world in Brett. He's me and him communicate every play, and he lets me know when my snaps might be a little low or anything he sees where my slides are a little off. Like I have full trust in everything he says and does. Like I have full confidence in him.
Okay. Okay. Coach, you have anything to add on the quarterback this year?
Yeah, so Brett came in our playoff game and went 7 for 9 for 100 and I think 130, 140 yards and 2 touchdowns. Uh, so he's had some time on a varsity field. And then he's a three sport kid. So he was on our basketball team, played varsity basketball, and then he was on our varsity volleyball team. So
Oh, cool.
he's he's a very good athlete, very smart, 4.0 student. Um, really good at math. Kids love him. You have him tutor him math and stuff. So
Okay,
good
excellent.
dude. Like we're excited for him. Great kid. He's gonna have a great start right out of the gate. Like I said, we want to get after it offensively.
Okay, excellent. I'm gonna ask, let's see, Brady. We're gonna do a little rapid fire here. Give me names when I ask you guys these rapid fire questions. Give me a name of a kid who's not here on this call, so we can kind of get to know some of these other guys. Who's the toughest guy for you to beat in a 40-yard dash on this team, Brady?
For me, I would probably say it would be Tyler Mishler or Cash Hawkins. Those guys both are pretty fast. They have the other two fastest 40 times on our team.
Okay, and they're corners, receivers, what positions?
Cash plays outside backer and receiver, and then Tyler Mishler plays safety.
Okay, cool. All right, excellent. And then let's see, Owen, who's a player not on the call who is impressive, like knows the X's and O's really well, like a coach out on the field.
I would say
Like
Braxton
David.
Morris. I
Oh,
would say
sorry.
Braxton Morris.
I
Yeah.
talked over you. Say his name again.
Braxton Morris.
Okay.
He's in the playbook really well and like knows like a lot about that.
Okay, cool. And then who anybody can answer this one if a name pops out, just yell it. Who puts the most effort into looking good on Friday nights in their uniform?
Stop paying attention to him.
Brady. Brady.
Brady, tell us about your drip, buddy. What do you do? What separates you?
Hey, I mean, I try to keep it subtle, but I go by look good, feel good, play good.
Take
So
the two
I kind of
DV.
just
True DB.
What I kind of try to do,
True DB.
Oh, he it looks like he's in the library. Maybe the librarian's yelling at him to stay
Yeah, they
quiet.
got after him.
Y'all good, Brady? All right, we can go
sorry,
to
I couldn't hear what you guys said. Something came up. I don't know what's going on. But for what I wear is I'll always wear leggings underneath just so I don't get turf burn. And then I have two different shirts on that I put under my pads just so I don't get rubbed. And then so
there
a
you
little
go.
bit hangs out. And then I'll do a towel to keep my gloves nice. And
It's
I don't know.
all
That's
it's
about it.
all yeah, it's all for a purpose, right? That
Yeah.
every
Oh yeah.
little piece has a purpose. Yeah, okay, very good.
Yes.
And then let's see, Coach, let's talk about week one. Tell me about the matchup and your excitement to get going. It's just like barely a month away.
Yep. It's Bonneville here, home opener, new stadium, new lights, new turf.
Oh, dang.
We're ready to roll. So Coach Connor, he's took the job over at Bonneville. He'll do a great job. We went to the same camp, so we kind of saw him across field. We didn't get to play him, but we all went to the same camp, and I respect him. But we felt like last year we let him in the game. We had it up pretty well, and then they came back on us. And with these five seniors right here, we've talked about, hey, we're going to go for everything we need to, go for the throat. We're not going to hold anything back this year. We held back.
Yeah,
We got to be a little bit more aggressive. People have taken advantage of us. It's time to be, go for things that we deserve. These kids deserve it. So
awesome.
that's what
Excellent.
we're gonna do.
Excellent. Good for you guys. It was a blast to talk to you and get to know you guys a little bit. We'll be following you all year long here on The Rush. Appreciate you making time, and go Vikings. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.
Okay.
Thanks
Have a
for
great
having
rest of
us.
your summer. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back on The Rush right after this.